Hello. So I didn't show the roll, but we're back on Isaac. That one, I'm very upset about. Oh, we got a free purchase. We got great stats, and we have shoot. This feels like, oh my god! And we have the one where the more enemies we kill, the more damage we deal. So this is the start of a century. This is immediately after the world's shittiest gunfire run, where I managed to die just as everything was getting really, really solid and sound. So destroying the heads before they transform does not give me a thing. Oh. Even if we get a key, we're probably not going to go into the shop because we have Curse of the Blind, which is lame. But at least, at least it's not Curse of the Blind on the next floor, which is worse because we get we have a chance, a very solid chance for a deal with the devil. There's a tinted rock back there. Oh, there's a tinted rock right here. Nice spare bomb, dude. Belovely. There's only one thing better than getting double spirit hearts out of a tinted rock, and that is, what do you call it? The thing. You know the one. I have a strange feeling we're going to be sitting on. It's small rock. We're going to be sitting on. This thing for another room because I don't think we're going to get. It's one of those sensations that maybe we're not going to be keyed up, keyed in by the next floor, by the end of by the time we need it on this floor. We will go back to that. Oh, we will. Oh shit, I thought I had a charge. That's what that hesitation was right there. Dude, their blood bringing rage is so much better than my blood bringing rage. Even though I know it like kind of wears off more quickly. It's just I don't have to wait until a perfect situation. Okay, I was going to try and use the bomb to open up the secret room right here, which would let us into both our thing and our other thing, our shop and our treasure room. But yeah, the reason I felt like there would be keyless is because everything went extremely well on the last floor. But we need 3 bombs to get all that stuff, don't we? We don't even have one. Okay. I gotta really hope I do this right, and hope that I'm right about it. That's a crumb of a bee. That's a crummy bum. Thank you. Glorb. So I think the one that we have, yeah, it's a trinket. The dollar bill. The other one is a trinket. No, it's not a trinket. It's a pill, basically. This guy will get easier with time. We need to save our thing for the boss. Because there's no guarantee the boss is going to have any ads. Would have loved a key. Would have loved a key. That Gunfire Reborn run that we did was embarrassing. It was atrocious. Okay. So this is what we get for money. And then we use this. And we get this for money. And I have a whole thing here. Ooh. This might allow us to get 2 deals with the devil safely. I don't know what good the magician is if you don't have some sort of laser tier or a barf tier. But I tend to just use it up. Ooh, nice. Yeah, keep calling out dudes. For the first time ever, I want one of these turdlings to summon dudes. It's like the little Colonel Turdling is gone before I fully see it. Key. Just a key. Just one of these is a key, yes. Euchre. Lemon party. I really shouldn't have used that. Okay. 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 One is free. And we're 2/3 of the way to Guppy. Oops. Well, it doesn't matter. I was going to keep this anyway. We did get a key. So we can get this. I'm going to take Fed. And I think we're good. I'm going to wait. I'm going to hold on to this Joker card until... Dude, going to the shop before the fucking treasure room not only was smart, but it was goddamn smart. It was good. Oh, we're gonna be seeing that every fucking time we get hit. Hopefully this is a short run. Short, sweet, and fully complete run. I don't know what else I'm gonna say. Oh, Betrayal sucks. Not because charm is mostly worthless. I mean, it sucks that charm is mostly worthless in this game, but Betrayal sucks because it's a freaking delay to action every time it goes off. Chariot would be very good in a lot of situations. But right now we're gonna have to hold on to this Joker. Pennywise. Joker. Pennywise. I guess that meme came and died really, really quickly. That sounds like a guy losing it after an O, if you know what I am saying. I wanted to talk about a movie I saw recently, but I can't remember what movie I saw very recently because time has no substance. Everything is over by the time you've really thought about it. Oh, I remember what it was. I had that whole recent video where I talked about Charlie Kaufman, and I talked about his new movie, which is called I'm Thinking of Ending Things, and it was a very good movie. But I went and watched Synecdoche, New York. Good lord. And that movie sucks. And it's like, it sucks for a Charlie Kaufman movie, which is kind of like saying, in my opinion, Wolf of Wall Street sucks for a Martin Scorsese movie. The reason that it's disappointing is because my expectation is much higher, right? But it's not just that. It's just kind of like, it's super self-indulgent. It doesn't know when to end. It's telling a story that, like, it feels like it lost interest in itself halfway through the telling. And I know that Charlie Kaufman staked a huge claim on the success of that movie. He's staked an artistic, like almost like a claim of honor or talent on the success of that movie. And Anomalisa, which Anomalisa is a great movie. I will go to bat for Anomalisa being a great movie. It's got my vote for good movie. if that's how it goes. I didn't even look to see what that was. It's very stupid. But Synecdoche, New York. I'm gonna say that wrong every single time. Just it not only doesn't not know how to tell its story, it's the exact same kind of self-indulgent stuff that, you know, that was very pronounced in I'm Thinking of Ending Things. Charlie Kaufman movies are like, besides, I'll say even besides adaptation, and this includes Anomalisa. Well, no, adaptation and Eternal Sunshine both have very specific, very well decided upon endings that happened appropriately. It feels like a lot of his movies, other than those two, they just keep fucking going. Kind of in the way that like someone who's afraid that if they don't say everything they have to say, they're never going to get the opportunity. It feels like each of his movies is in his mind his last hurrah. And it's like, it's super disappointing, not because, you know, I mean, I have the hindsight of, or the whatever of knowing that it isn't, but it's just like you sell yourself short, I think, a lot of the times by, you ruin something good sometimes by trying to make it mean more than it means. If that makes sense. And I don't think it does. But it's kind of like, okay, so I was single for a very long time, and I watched a lot of friends of mine who were also single kind of get out of it quicker. And it became like a soul pursuit for me. Like, no longer being single was why I went out. And there's a very easy phrase that a cliche phrase that I'm trying not to use, but I mean, it's super appropriate. It's like people can smell desperation. It's like I felt like I was going out there like a used car salesman trying to make a fucking sale instead of like someone that anybody would have any desire to be with. And it wasn't until I kind of like, I don't know, I started dating someone who was, was not really a fit in any way. But I realized that like, and you know, it kind of, that relationship happened because, this is beside the point. The point is that, Charlie Kaufman's movies kind of reek of desperation a lot of the time. And it's like, it's such a fucking bummer because, oh man, none of these count as kills. Like absolutely none of these enemies count as kills to increase my damage. Like, well, no, the enemies that he drops when I take out his mega form. Oh, I guess his mega form does. These little segmented dudes, none of them count. Alright, so what we're looking for here is a choice between two huge damage ups. That's not what we got. I kind of feel this run doing the thing that a lot of Gungeon runs do, where you're starving. It's attrition. The game wins through attrition. All right. Smartfly is kind of like it's kind of like stopwatch. Like, it's an incredibly powerful tool that you have to suck to gain the benefit from. Betrayal is an incredibly worthless tool that you have to suck to suffer the benefit of. That's the big difference between those two. Do these guys not count? They don't count as kills either. Wow. That's dumb, because those guys are obnoxious as hell. The small guys first. I think get the small guys first needs to be an all-the-time strategy of this game. Okay, we're gonna get both. Because we need the damage up and get the health back right there. We're gonna have to be real weird about this. I wish I had taken both of the health things in there. Okay, that's great. That gives us another chance. I would really like to get some more spirit hearts. We're actually going to come back and get that too. All right, I got what I asked for. That's great. So things are going to speed up very quickly here, but they're going to be slow right now because I'm still searching for something. Fuck. That scared me so badly. Chance at a revive. Okay. We're going to go up and get this Emperor card, and then we're going to floor it. We're not making it to boss rush. Well, okay, our buff right now, our boosted skill is damage, which is the one that we always want. Now that we have Guppy, we want damage more than we want rate of fire. Before, rate of fire was probably better. You know what? I don't know, because rate of fire means we can produce more flies, and doubling our rate of fire is bigger than... Wait, we already got both of them, right? Oh. Okay. We didn't know, but we could have gone in there and come back out. This increases our damage per fly. We're gonna do it. Yeah, absolutely worth it. And I could Emperor right now, but the thing is, every one of these chumps I kill, the easier every other chump is going to be. We could make it, if we pushed for it, we could make it to boss rush, I feel. But I don't like pushing for it. Infested. Just those two. Just those two of them. Man, I love a room. I love Shoop to Whoop. It's a million times better than most direct damage. Almost all direct damage. Active items, because it's immediate and it's fully under the player's control, and you get it. This is the other thing I said that was super great and wonderful and necessary, or not necessary, but super useful. We're not going to do boss rush for two reasons. One, I don't think we're going to make it without using the Emperor card, and the Emperor card is what I would use to get out of boss rush, so it kind of kills its own purpose. 2, I've been doing boss rush, or I've been getting into boss rush a lot recently, and doing it on, I mean, I've been playing this game a lot. I actually had a 17 streak before I lost on the first floor on a recent run. Which 17 for me, for this game, is fucking amazing. But the tears up of that is worth its weight in, you know, the Halo is not the best all stats upgrade item, but anything with even a single tears up. Hey, God, I suck. I was just about to say how great it was that we got damage again. We got Rate of Fire. Dude, tears are more, or Rate of Fire is less important. I'm realizing for even another reason, and that other reason is our blast gives us a bunch of stuff. Okay, so the reason that I did that, in case you're curious, is because we were going to get Succubus no matter what in that situation. That was a guarantee, especially with the way that, you know, Guppy is coming from any source of damage that we deal. Answers me, might as well. It's not like we're getting a lot of cash anyway. Thought I could psych it out, but I'm stupid. Now we got rate of movement, which is much less useful, and now we're going to die. Okay, no, we're not. You got to get a little melodramatic with the game, and then it's all okay. Dooding. This is still a very much, like, highly losable run, and the thing that's most likely going to cause it to turn into a highly I have lost run is that once I feel powerful, I get stupid. Wheel of Fortune. We'll be coming back that way. I knew it. Alright, there goes our timer. So now the only way that we get into boss rush is if a shop has Mom's Splody or whatever it's called. I'm gonna do this. Bang. Here's good. We're probably gonna get we haven't gotten the shop or the other thing. We're gonna use Yara and we're gonna come back and get the Emperor to take us quickly to the end of the next floor. Wow, that sucked. Boy, I got a burp going hog wild on the back of my throat right now. It's like just stuck back there. We got the damage on this time. That's good. Whatever this fucking thing is called, Aura of Purity thing, I hate it. It's like getting Metronome or something, where it has a tendency to make me play more stupidly than I would without it, and I hate that. It makes me the one making the mistakes because I want it to be better, or I end up relying on it too heavily. We might as well use it here. We're not doing anything with that. We're not taking the arrow with it. Like, I know it's the wrong thing to do, to take basically just a shortcut instead of the ability to give myself 4 at minimum more items. It's right here, right? Man, sometimes I fucking hate holding the arrow for however many rooms, you know? That was good. We did not get Mama Mega. So, we're going on. Yeah, you need Mama Mega and you need to not get a deal with the devil to make that work, basically. I could have done one room and gotten a charge, but... This is dumb. It's a wrong call. If it gives us 3 black hearts over the course of the run, it will be worth it. Or, if we don't die regardless, then it will have been worth it. But it was the wrong call. And I'll admit that right now. Even 1 second after having done it. I'll admit. That wasn't what a thinking man would have done right there. Well. We'll leave that to sit for a spell. We can always come back to it on this floor. Money, because he's got coins in his eyes, which I just learned today is the indicator that that's the way to, that's what you should be looking out for. It doesn't mean the other ones are going to guaranteed not drop money, but it means that one is going to guaranteed yes drop money. Fuck. Every hit is terrifying now. That's the way it goes. And I made it that way with so many fucking decisions working not at all in my favor. Not at all in my favor.
Tears up.
Let's do it. Okay. One more. Let's open it. Was this one? Bomb's useful. We're actually way lower on those than I would have thought. We're at double 1 rate of fire right now, which is good. It's better than single 2. Oh, what? How is... Oh, okay. Because that was a secret, so it's going to run up around. Of course it's better than single 2. Yeah, I just realized how stupid it was that I said that. Double, like, 1 would be better than 2 in this instance, even if it were not a double 1. Oh man, okay. Whoa, frame rate. It's a dumb guy's approach because we're losing Polaroid invincibility, but right now the rarity of hearts dropping is more of a concern. I hate it. I hate when I have just, and this happened fairly recently, I think, where I had a run where everything felt really good, and it should have been just a lemon squeezy style easy peas. And I just went, you know, 3 floors without a health drop. Probably not that long, but it felt like that. It was one of those runs where it just felt like I was just slowly wound down. Slowly worn down, I guess is the phrase I'm looking for. There's one rate of fire, that whole time I was talking about how it's probably not overall better than the double damage one, and it's probably like theoretically true, but with Succubus spitting out the same amount as what I'm spitting out over here, it's pretty fucking insane what's going on. The kind of nonsense we're seeing. Yeah, boss. Okay. This feels like one of those fights where, yeah, I'm just going to use it right now. Even if it means I lose a little bit of damage time. I just didn't want to get hit there. I think I've fully changed my tune about the importance of rate of fire. And that it is very important is my new tune. My new tune goes, rate of fire, it is very important. Oh. Piercing. Vampire. I think we actually will get Lard. Since... yeah, we'll get all of that. Now we've already maximized our damage potential. See, this is that instance in which there is much value in piercing. Almost just fucking walked into a regular fly. And with piercing now, these multi-boss rooms, the tiers, the rate of fire is going to be so useful. Why would I even start to mention how useful the rate of fire is going to be? Hey, I got it back. 1 out of 4 on that one. 25% chance that I got that one right. Oh, I bet this is echoing. Ugh, I have to aim for at least one of them. Why not? It's another hit that can be taken. Man, I remember when I saw Taken for the first time. And this will always be true about me. Whether it's about like a pop music song or a really corny movie. Oh, you sash. There are always going to be things that don't like fit my style at all that they just fucking work for some reason. I think this came up because I said the singular word taken. But anyway, that movie Taken. No, I didn't get BFF at one point. Anyway, but I saw the movie Taken and I was like, this movie's so fucking cool. He did the Taken speech and I was like, oh my god, it's so good. And I remember, being way on board with that. I was also way on board with the movie 300, starring Gerard Butler, I think's his name, and like Legolas. No, not Legolas. Aragon, and just any dude that could work out long enough to get that weird slant. from the hip bone to the dick. But those movies suck. Taken sucked. I watched it a second time and I was like, man, this sucks. And that happens with pop songs. I'll hear a pop song and I'll love it, and then I'll listen to it a little bit longer, and I'll be like, oh yeah, this pop song is bad. Let's actually do the thing on camera this time. Come on. It would be Isaac again if we did 2 in a row. Isaac again. Man, I should get Nate to record Hades videos for my channel since I don't play Hades, and he's playing the ever-loving shit out of it. Stop rolling Isaac. I like Isaac runs. I don't like when I roll Isaac, can't sack. UnderMine. In the skin of a man from Hades. Zagreus is his name. Anyway, we'll be doing UnderMine next. Goodbye.